Lagi persiapan. Oh, birthday girl. Halo. Sakit. Birthday girl sakit, tapi tetap birthday ya. Tetap birthday party ya. Get well soon ya. Get well soon ya. Ya, nih baru sembuh udah kayak gini nih. Aduh. Ya, get well soon ya. Ya. Happy birthday, Emma. Oh iya. Ya, happy birthday ya, Emma ya. Ya. Ya, Mama Cici Emma. Mama Cici Emma. Oh, Koko Leon. Iya, yuk. Ya.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Doctor advised me to still conserve my voice. So it might be difficult to do if I need to explain regression with you, but we'll try our best. I want to make sure that audio is clear. Are you sure that my voice is clear to you?
It's not the clearest, but it's okay.
If it is not clear, just tell me lah. I'll do something so that I have to repeat my voice twice. If your audio is also bad, I'll tell you. But your audio clearly is very good. Your audio is very good.
Okay.
Still can okay. Which Jamboard are we using?
Can I share screen? We go through correlation. Yeah, the textbook.
Can. We'll be needing the Jamboard also probably later.
Yep. Then Jamboard will be the latest math one.
Math. Fine. Okay.
Yeah, 4.2.
You'll be needing your GC here.
EGC, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me go get it.
Mm.
Give me a second.
When we are discussing this, are we ahead of class?
No. I forgot to tell you that we did correlation and regression.
So we're catching up. Okay.
So we are ahead, as in we've done all the binom PDF and all that stuff, which they haven't really covered yet.
Oh, that is ahead. Okay, good.
That's ahead, because I forgot that there was this that we haven't covered.
Okay.
So I say technically we are on par if we finish this today.
Yeah, we'll try. This is the least complicated topic and the easiest to understand. I am going to now skip all as much as I can in order to focus on the essence lah, as per usual lah. But I'm going to ask you to ignore the sentences above and look at the graph. The graph, positive, negative, zero correlation, should already make some sense visually. If it doesn't make sense, please tell me.
It's like gradient, similar to gradient.
Very, very similar. If you just think of the graph as a line, like totally. The zero correlation though is not horizontal graph lah. It's really no graph lah. It's more like that lah. No
So
graph
does
can
not
describe.
necessarily imply that there is no relation.
From the graph that is, from the data point that is showing us, there is almost clearly no graph. What he's trying to say is, that's by the way an R. Yeah? That's not a row, yeah, that's an R, that's a typo. Yeah? So R close to zero. Please don't understand that close to zero. That's not equal to zero. There is almost never an R equal to zero. But how close? Don't know. I'll give you an idea about how close. How close is, for example, now unlike gradient, R will never be more than +1 or -1. So I have a limitation there. You want to write down? That's up to you.
R will never be 1 or 0?
Yeah. 1 is like perfect correlation. -1 is perfect negative correlation and therefore perfect law. Perfect lah. That's it lah. No, not 0.
Here.
No. More than +1 or less than -1.
Oh, yeah, that one I know. R
Okay,
is
good.
between
So
what is R
what's
exactly?
you will see later. The less closest to 0 will mean something like 0.01 is close to 0 lah. So to give you an idea, it's not 0.000001, not necessary. You may want to write that down. Yeah, you may want to write that down because they will ask you to interpret the graph. But 0.05 is already pushing the correlation. It's already a very small correlation. So 0.05 and 0.01 is like, oh, I'm not going to conclude anything from here.
Okay, R can be is like this.
Apologies, I'll greet Aditya for a while. Sorry. Aditya, I can see you. Can you hear me? Aditya, can you hear me?
Hi, Mr. Phillips. Yeah, I'm just
Yes.
trying to fix my laptop because it like always, I don't know, it just like it's super difficult to open sometimes. So I'm trying to fix that.
Okay. Can I confirm? You feel free to stay here, but can you start at 8:30?
Yeah, sure. 8:30 is cool. Yeah.
Right. 8:30. Right. But feel free to go in and out if you're testing stuff. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. No, like
Yeah.
I thought class started at 7:30, but I'm trying to join from my laptop, but it refuses to like open. Like it's actually sealed shut.
Then I suppose now is a good time to troubleshoot. If not, you'll be wasting a lot of tuition time anyway.
Yeah, I'll join at 8:30.
So, great. But troubleshoot now, okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Okay. So you were saying, Daniel.
Is this correct?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Right. So that's the expectation. And R is, although something like a gradient, fine, but that's not what it is like. The smaller the R, the less obvious the line is. Let me give you an idea. The picture of the negative correlation, you can see the line very clearly in your mind. Right? Now, I would like to challenge you to draw the line for the negative correlation graph. Just draw a line that you think will be best fit using your subjective feeling.
Okay.
Using your feeling only, no rules. You decide. I would roughly agree with you. Of course, the positive correlated one, also the line, I think I will roughly agree with you. Just the position may be a bit up. Actually, I think you're right. Yep. So I will say the negative correlation graph has a big R compared to the positive correlation. So the positive correlation, I think that's around positive 0.5. Whereas the negative correlation one, it's around minus 0.7. Ignore the minus lah. 0.7 is bigger correlation than 0.5. It means less spread. It's almost exactly like variance. The spread is high on the negative correlation. That's good in terms of correlation. Do you roughly understand what I'm saying? Ask your questions, okay?
Okay, I get it.
Okay. The spread matters lah. If your data is very spread, even though you can draw a line, the correlation a bit meh, something like that. You can always draw a line. The GC will take care of you one. GC will give you a graph no matter what. But the R means the spread. Less convincing. It's pretty clear. For all you know, the positive correlated one might be a curve. For all you know. Whereas the negative correlation one, even though it may be a curve, it's very close to a line. That's how another way I would put it. Big correlation or small correlation. Okay, this already explains almost everything about the chapter. A good summary, a bit rare for your slide.
Me too.
Moving on. This is the formula. I don't think you need to memorize this. I think the GC will take care of this. That's another good news. Okay, I don't think you need this. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay, let's hope so. I'm not going to explain this further. Just know that it exists. Okay? Moving on to the next stage.
So don't need to memorize it.
Because this is just my guess. From the local side of things, they never need. They just GC everything. The least thinking topic one. It's all very, very easy to understand, and the formula somehow also no need to deal with. But that's from the local. Let's see whether that's true or not. Yeah. We just see this chat. This is just another way of saying the first page. See whether it makes sense to you or not.
Okay.
Look at the spread.
Okay.
If this chapter makes sense, this page makes sense, then simple, right? Now you can. We say, state the correlation. You see the word state? The verb is state. State means he doesn't care how you obtain it. That's what state means. Just give me the final answer. I don't care how you do it. GC lah. Best or you.
How to do it, GDC?
However, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know how to do GDC much here. I already forget. My goodness, I'm very weak at GDC. If you don't know how to use GDC, I think the next 2 pages will teach you lah. Okay. There you go. Better learn this one. Right now, apply it to that question. Learn this now.
Okay.
This one, I'm not much of help to you, yeah? Not yeah.
My touchpad seems to be not working. Let me try again. Wow. My keypad is not working.
You can troubleshoot.
Okay, works now.
Good.
So enter the values of x in the column A and y in the column B. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 14. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Stats. Step applications. Linear regression. Which should I choose in this case? The a plus bx or mx plus b?
It does not matter. Just be very careful that a plus bx, the b is the gradient. If mx plus b is less confusing, you can just choose that. For some reason, from my experience, the local textbook like to use a plus bx. I don't get the benefits. I have not seen the benefit,
So you say use mx plus b, basically.
which seems to be less confusing for us.
Okay.
No harm on your working marks, as your note has stated.
What should my x list be? What is age?
You may want to check the. I think age simply means what the data is, I think.
Oh, okay. I'll just call the x as x.
Oh, what do I put in the x? Oh, the age. Oh, okay, I mean, that's it.
Okay. So then just press OK. Read all of the answers by scrolling down to the R row. And R is 0.99977, which is correct. How do I display this? Okay, just say R equals 0.977. Oh wait, there's more. You can obtain a scatter diagram. Okay. Okay, so the correlation coefficient is R. Okay, that works.
Let me confirm that just now you cannot hear me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could hear the baby, but I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Could you do the? I mean, you can practice it on example too, doesn't matter. So your calculator, you get that one. Let me confirm that your calculator skill is up to date now. You can do example 1.
Yep, I can do example 1.
Okay, cool. All right, so now example 2, you will see. So the R is the moment correlation coefficient. You can just see from your first page. That's how they formally name R.
Okay, you want me to practice it one more time, or are you confident enough?
You probably need to do once, but you have a lot of opportunity. So I don't really mind if you do it at example 3. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing all over again. Okay, maybe
you're saying the entirety of this chapter is this?
No, there'll be something slightly more, slightly slightly on.
Okay, other examples too.
Yep. For example, explain the plot later lah. Just do one first lah.
1.4. I'm kind of interested. What is the calculator even doing? Is testing the correlation between X and Y at specific childs?
Do you want? You go to Jamboard. I explain.
It's okay.
Uh,
And just kind of like, I don't care that much. Okay, so then I go menu, stats, definitions, linear regressions, mx plus b, x is x, h, g, it's a small problem.
graph is not in order like that, which is not. Okay. Add data.
Is X a column of variables, a column reference? It says not enough elements on the list.
We do it exactly like the first example. You should not have that problem.
Oh, wow, I assigned the values X and Y just now. Okay.
I have no idea what's
Hey,
going on, but yeah.
This is really age. Sorry for the time wasting. I made a careless mistake somewhere.
Okay.
The answer is very similar, but it's not the same. I'm trying to find any errors. I got minus
Maybe
4.42. So
sorry, you mean 0 minus 0 point?
yeah, minus 0 point. Yeah, sorry.
442. Yeah. Oh, a bit quite a difference lah. Run through the data again. You may have an input error lah, like maybe lah. This is this is really a detailed job, no? I mean, like that lah.
Yeah. Okay. Try something. What the hell? Do you have your own GDC?
I do, but at this point I have to brush off my skills lah, which I haven't. Maybe next week, I can give it a try. Okay? So right now you're still getting the not minus 0.4 something, right?
I'm getting minus 0.44.
Even though this is the exact example and you should be doing the exact thing, which is weird.
Yeah.
I find that very weird. I'm going to skip through that problem for now. Okay? I'm going to skip the problem. We might find the mistake elsewhere. Yep.
What the hell?
I mean, even your GDC
it's a
display
typo. It's a typo. It should be 478.
Oh, good.
See, look here. This, see, 478.
Wow. Oh, you can do detail work. Oh, nice.
Let me change it to 478 and try again. Yeah, then the answer is correct. 0.481.
Would you do a favor to your class? do a favor to your class, and tell them. How nice, wonderful.
I knew it. I was right all along. Haha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good. So you have the skills necessary. Right? You seem to have the accuracy necessary. Lah. Nothing fancy, right? Basic stuff. Now, the scatter diagram is exactly the diagram that you saw on top, but you're not going to do that manually, please. They might actually ask you to draw manually. We are not interested in that intuition. Just look at the how to draw in scatter diagram. You just have to display lah. Just go down, down, down. There. Just ask him to display lah in scatter lah.
So control doc add new data and statistics. Ooh.
So you have they do the manual work for you, right?
Yep.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, for the local school, they also don't demand an exactly accurate replica of this, but they do ask a very reasonable representation. So it's a sketch lah. They are asking for a sketch. Your teacher or your school might be different. You better check this lah. Okay, because what they want is not for you to waste time drawing. Drawing such an accurate thing is truly a lot of time. Truly, and they can't even check very easily. So what they want is your comment. And for your comment, you need to see something, which is the GDC provide. They know this one. They know all this. They know you're supposed to use GDC. They want you to use GDC. So the question is only how accurate do they want your drawing to be? You better ask. You better ask. This one must be up to your teacher one. Now, when I say scatter diagram, I mean the dots must be there, not just the line. The dots must be. So you're drawing something that is hopefully similar to what the GDC is giving you.
Yep, this is what the GDC gives me.
Right. Then please ask your teacher whether this is acceptable. Now, the discussion on whether or not your conclusion needs to be amended. Right? Now, this will lead you back to the graph just above. Negative 481 technically means what? And then when you look at the graph, will you conclude otherwise? Okay. When you look at the graph, is your conclusion going to be, the same as the formalities of negative 4.81? So would you please check the graph, the table above? There you go. Technically, negative 0.41 is where? Yeah, which is the weak negative correlation. Now, we're being very subjective here. You look at the visualization of weak negative correlation. Your drawing doesn't look moderate. Your drawing looks more weak than moderate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's between moderate and weak, but I wouldn't call it moderate. So very subjective, but I think I will agree with what the formula gives me. The formula gives me this. I think I can conclude that it is a rather weak negative correlation. The spread is rather big. I'm not very, confident with my conclusion. And for part 3, for question 3, that's it. Hoping for a more exam-like question. I mean, we are very close to it, but let's check out more. I hope this question impressed you that not only the number matters, but the visual side of things, which is very subjective. By our standard, it must be subjective. The negative 0.41 is objective. They are asking for both to inform each other. That is, I believe, what the example is trying to help. Don't just rely on the calculator. Don't just rely on your visual intuition. Don't do both, please.
All right. Regression.
Let's just see what regression. Oh, okay. Could you please explain? Okay, I'll explain regression in a very subjective way. Okay, I don't think he's only implying what regression is here, right? He doesn't say what regression is. It's a very weird way of discussing stuff like that. To regress in this case is not to go backward, okay? That's not what it means. That regression, what we think about as a normal person is to move backward, not what we're doing here. Here, to regress is to best fit to something like.
To what? Best fit.
Yep. So I see this plot, and is it better to best fit it into a line or to best fit it into something which is not a line? That's usually how they cover it, a curve, which is a lot of types of curves. However, this is for the IB syllabus, you only focus on linear regression. You only regress to linear, which you are already doing. Right? Yeah, and that's the local also. So, I'm like cutting the discussion short. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. In the local questions, there are very obvious plots here, which should be fitted by a curve one. But if you force the GDC to think in terms of line, he will give you a line. It's very obvious, however, that the plot is like something like a rainbow, something like a bow. It's very obvious to our eyes. So the only thing you quote unquote can do is to give them the R formula for the linear regression, the best fit line. And then in the comment section, you comment, however, this is better modeled as a curve. Ta-da, for the last one. Because it's so obvious visually. Okay? Now, let's see where your syllabus will take you. Come, let's go down. Let's see whether it is the same thing or not. If you have any question here, you hold it first. He is just explaining how the formula works. I'm going to just ignore that for now, okay? If we need it, we'll come back to this, right? If you,
highlight some of the keywords.
Sure.
X is predictive variable. X is also regressive. Why there's so many words for X?
Because X is usually, in an experiment, right, in the data, the X is something that we can control more, or we can use to predict something that we want to. Let me put it another way. There's a reason why the age is X and the sleeping time is Y. There's a reason why they don't flip it, even though in the experiment they measure both, correct? They obviously must ask the child and or the parents what the age is, and they must obviously go down to the child's sleeping room and measure the child's sleeping time. So far, so good. Okay, so they measure both. Okay. Then what do they use the result for? So that they go out and tell everybody, the psychologists out there, right, who is more a social worker, right, something like that, pediatrician. You just see the child's age, then you can kind of predict their average sleeping time, something like that. You don't say that. You can get their average sleeping time, and then you will know their age. That's nonsense practically, man.
Yeah. Okay, I get.
So X is a predictor law. Not affects. That's wrong. No, it's not affect. Predicts because one of them will be easier to get, and the other one will be harder to get practically. So we use the easier one to get the harder one. Makes sense, no? That's practical sense only. Okay? It's not the only way to do things. It's not even the best way to do things, but it's a very practical way of doing things. Like I use your age to predict your maturity. How to even measure maturity? So I ask your age now, then I can have a rough guideline about what your maturity is. Then I talk to you, we interact, blah, 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 blah. Then I start to form a better idea about your maturity. Then I can respond to you better. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So we're going to ignore 2.1 for now. This is flipping x and y's function. Yeah, this works. This works. Sometimes this is the better way. Okay, I'm gonna skip through all the formula. Just skipping through all that. Let's go down. Two. Yes. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Now, part 3 is what I'm telling you. So, of course, generally you put the predictor on the x, right? Generally, but it never meant that in reality age affects the ATST something. It may be the other way around. As a researcher, you are at least interested in whether predicting the other way, even though it doesn't make practical sense, will be something that is better or more useful. As a researcher, you are more open-minded than just being practical. As a researcher, you are not trying to be practical. You're trying to find out what's going on. So part 3 now makes sense. You can regress both ways. You regress to x or you regress to y, something like that. So this is a researcher's way of thinking, being open-minded to whatever is out there, not being as practical as possible. Right? The covariance variance thingy, you need that. The covariance is the guy on top in the formula. The variance is the guy on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. You might want to know what's B and D. You might want to know but the R square will be that.
What is B and D?
Which is very weird. They kind of tell you what's B on top, and they should have told you what's B on the top. So would you please? Kirana, I can. Sorry, let me click Kirana. Kirana, I can see you. Can you hear me? Kirana, I can see you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. So Daniel, can you continue later? At this point, you might even be able to finish everything. Right?
That's
reading yourself and then trying some examples. Right? We are very close to the end. Right? I'll see you later. All right.
See you.
Yes. Jana, my voice should sound clearer now. Am I very good? Your voice is quite okay. Doctor's advice is for me to conserve my voice still. So I shouldn't be speaking too much. So my concern is that if your audio is a bit bad, then I'll tell you, and then I'll use typing more. I can type to you, and then you can respond to me using writing. That's because I do have to conserve my voice. If not, I'll keep losing them maybe next week. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
So I will go to your Jamboard first.
I forgot to bring my textbook again. But I got the soft copy, so I tried to send to you by WhatsApp.
No problem. Let's do that. Okay. But you have done that before?
Huh?
Have you forgotten to do that often? I don't remember you forgetting last time.
No, I never.
Yeah. Okay, the soft copy is fine, right? But does that mean that you're doing homework? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Good lah. You need the soft copy anyway, right? Have the teacher talk about the teacher's method, and have you get any explanation from her whether your approach is correct?
Huh? For the question, is it?
A lot of the questions that we give, I say, hey, I think you have to check with your teacher, like something like that.
Mm,
I'll give you an example. Okay, page 6. Let's look at page 6 for now. Oh, so sorry. You do update first. I'm so sorry. I'm cutting your update. Please do your update first. So one exam is finishing, another exam is coming in Europe for me, right? So let's see. What have you gone through? You have gone through history, right? Or is it
it's
literature or
literature.
history? Okay. Oh, there's no literature here. Okay? Oh, I'm confused. So, but literature is that. Right?
That one is like last time, like WA1.
Oh, that's done. I'm so sorry. That's done. That's a long update, long time ago. Sorry. Right. Oh, yeah. I don't have your full exam schedule this time now. So your geography and history was also done, was it? No, that's WA also. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, okay, fine. So what's the upcoming one?
Wait, I check my
Not math, I know that, but something, right?
Math, science, English, history, and geog.
Math is upcoming.
Yeah, math is first.
I thought math is long.
Yeah, math is 26 April.
Oh, you're saying the upcoming is 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
But math is first lah. So
yeah.
Okay, good and bad. 26 April, right? Okay.
Yeah.
26 April, and that would be what? What day would that be? That would be a Wednesday. I will be at Japan. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You will miss lessons. I don't like that. Okay, we have to think about what we must do. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Write down the school progress for math, please.
Wait, what do you say?
Question number 3, school progress for math.
Oh.
Let's go to page 6. Always write down the topic on.
The topic.
Yeah, because I do not know what's the same thing, the fraction and formula, right?
Wait, I checked the topic in my phone.
Okay, sure.
Because I didn't bring my textbook, so I forgot.
But you can describe it, not prepare for.
It's like I send you the assignment later, then like maybe you know what it is.
Yes, I can see you here. Can you hear me? Yeah, my doctor still say I should conserve my voice, so I cannot repeat the question too much today. So I'll ask one more time here. Arya, can you hear me? To page 6, please.
I sent you the soft copy already.
That's the assignment. Oh, changing the subject. This is chapter 6.
Yeah.
Oh, here, is this part of the exam?
No.
Oh, we need to practice for exam. This is not part of exam.
But like that one homework.
Always the conflict, is it? I understand. So Kirana, we need to look at page 6 for now. Please look at page 6.
Page what?
Page 6.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I can hear you now, Arya. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that means I can hear you also, Arya. Make our conversation better, yeah. Don't mute yet. Okay, so for you, Kirana, for this working, I say that your answer is correct, right? But I think your working, you might need to check with your teacher lah.
Yeah, I
Has your
can
teacher?
prefer tomorrow because there's math tomorrow.
You mean teacher don't discuss this one?
Hmm?
Teacher
Haven't even
haven't discussed
discussed
it.
yet.
Huh?
Haven't even discussed yet because like our math lessons is like alternate and all that.
Sorry. Explain to me again. You went to a new chapter already, but you haven't discussed the homework of the previous chapter.
Yeah.
Sorry, how does that work? Sorry, tell me again.
So like we'll like cause like our teacher went to a new chapter, she's gonna go through like corrections and all the assignments on the same day.
Okay. You mean it's the same teacher, right? It's the same teacher,
Yeah.
but he will teach forward and then give you your correction later, something like that.
Yeah.
That's just so weird. Get it. Okay. So when you mention alternate, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Are you bothered by this way of learning?
No.
Guess that's good. So you will know the correction soon enough. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And is your teacher the type that corrects everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will know soon, right? Good. Then let me help you with your homework. Okay, we'll discuss. Okay, put your question into. Sorry, you cannot. I'm going to put it for you. Right? So this is too much of a question for one page. I'm going to split it here. So I'm putting it in page 11.
Oh, page 10
Just
is
waiting for
empty.
it. Would you please help me delete page 10? That
Okay.
I'm going to split, right? I have to split. Yeah, I've split some. You can start doing first now because I don't know which number.
You can like just like put the whole page in there. I circle, then maybe you crop it.
The problem with that is you will have very little space to do things. Now that's not good, right?
No.
Correct? Like, no, we don't take away your space of doing things. That's a bad way of doing things, right? That's like giving you a small piece of paper. Ayo, we don't want that in exam, right?
Yeah.
So we don't do that. Yeah.
Maybe I like write down the question, then you will know.
Good thing. But start working. Of course, if you need explanation, I'll explain to you immediately.
Hello.
Yes, Arya. How do I follow you in Jamboard? Is it?
Wait, I'm making my Jamboard.
Sure thing. Arya, I make a mistake. If the best way is to continue from the previous Jamboard because we were doing exam training, right?
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Let's do that. Sorry.
Okay.
For that. I am still a bit blurred lah, because still under the effect of medicine. I do sometimes forget. Do tell me your update in the
Teacher, I have school homework.
would you like to look at it together?
Okay.
What is difficult for you? Yeah?
Wait, I'm gonna go get it. Wait 1 second.
Mhm. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Brian, doctor still say I should conserve my voice lah.
Okay.
So it is true lah. If I use it a lot, then it becomes worse. So also I'm under the effect of medicine, lah, so a bit blurred. I say lah.
Okay.
So for today, please be with Elliot. Elliot is here already. Elliot has been doing linear long divisions and application of the starting application of the factoring theorem, partial fractions. His partial fraction is reasonably good, actually. So not bad. Good. So please join him. Yeah. Elliot, be with Kakak Brian. Yeah.
I just looked at my math homework. It's kind of simple, so I don't think I need it.
All right. Are we at the old gem plus Sunday one, is it?
Yeah.
All right. So we were, we finished the exam training. Now I remember. Oh my goodness, I'm very blurred. This one, the marks is not the best lah. So last time it was very good. This one not the best. I think you're in between, no, Arya? I think you are not as good as the first one. You are not as bad as this one.
Yeah.
Because this one you make a lot of careless mistake also lah in the reading and everything. It is true that when a person becomes familiar with the math, the problem shifts to the reading part and the careless part. That's true lah. The human side of things, not the math side. So that's how I feel that you're not as good as back then, but you're not as bad as this one also. If you have really no problem, then the best thing is to train again and see where you are again. Okay? Will that be okay, Arya?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's start our reading. Okay. As per usual, choose a random paper, put the question in, and then we can discuss.
Okay.
So for Ainesh and Aditya, I can see both of you. Yeah. Aditya, make a new Jamboard, update me. Yeah. Ainesh, you tell me what you're studying. Yeah.
Are we supposed to do OChem today, or do we do that next Monday again?
No, next Monday. Next Monday. We didn't do OChem yesterday. You did A math instead.
Right.
Ainesh and Aditya, I still have to conserve my voice. Yeah? What doctors say is true lah. If I force myself too much, I end up losing my voice again. So if I force my voice today, then tomorrow or next day, same problem. So I'll try my best to conserve lah, right? But we should still communicate. You have no problem speaking to me, right? I might have to reply you in typing or something. Right? Yeah, and Ainesh, just waiting for your update and your decision on what to do.
I chose Holy Innocents 2015.
All right. I won't be following that exactly. I will just be following on what you put in the Jamboard. Okay. You know the routine lah. Choose, total mark, discuss. Only then we start.
Yeah.
Very curious about what you will get this time. Right? So your potential is higher than yesterday one. Yeah, let me confirm that you have made a new Jamboard. Is that okay? And Ainesh is okay. Kirana, do you feel stuck?
What do you mean?
If you're not stuck, that is okay.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I give you comment. Yeah.
Because the K plus A is like moved to like after the equal sign.
Let me get this straight to you. Yeah. This one I'll speak. This one 3K times 5, right? 15k. Look. Now this one is k plus a times 1. Shouldn't k plus a times 1 be simply k plus a? That also makes sense.
Also, oh,
Although what you're saying does seem to make sense, what I'm saying also seems to make sense. You have to choose one. Only one is correct. Okay. Keep it. Yeah, you're still typing. And Nash also still typing.
wait, so am I wrong or?
No, you think. I want you to think. What I'm saying makes sense, right? What you're saying also seems to make sense. Are they both correct? I cannot keep telling you. I need to know how you think. So that's why I'm asking you, what do you think? I mean, of course, I know which one's right or wrong, of course, but you know.
Do I do it at the side or like redo?
Or,
Like,
I mean, you can do it on the side. Just don't erase your work if you think that it might make sense. That's why you don't erase one. You don't erase. You have to wait until you know which one's correct. Even then, I don't think you should erase that.
yeah.
So, we got it, Arya. Doesn't look very complicated, similar to last time. Okay, Aditya, right? That's okay. Only question one. Okay, fine. Ainesh, are you done with the update?
Yeah, almost done.
Irana, let me repeat what I'm saying one more time. A plus A times 1, right?
Yeah.
K plus A times 1 should remain K plus A, right?
Yeah.
So why are you writing minus?
Oh, because if like k plus a is like move after the equal sign, then like it should be minus.
Let me clarify that you did not do that for 3k times 5. You were moving 3k also. What? How come no have minus? How come you minus one guy, the other guy you don't minus it?
Oh.
You're not being fair, lah. Is what I'm trying to say. Be fair. That one I think I'm right. You're not being fair to both. If you think that's correct, it has to apply to both.
Yeah.
Correct or not? Okay, so I think your first working and your second working both are unfair. Ganesh, we can do OChem, but we can do Chem, but no OChem. Okay, what a Chem that we do?
Electrolysis probably.
Are you sure that your math is okay?
My mic?
Your math.
Oh, my math. I mean, I have no more material for the worksheet, so yeah.
Chemistry, how?
I have material.
All right. We waiting.
All right.
Right. Moving quickly. I mean, we're 15 minutes in. So Aditya, I'm waiting for your update, but there is no new update, is it? Sorry. I'm just looking at update question
Oh,
one.
there's I'm trying to find the syllabus.
Pirana, don't mind landscaping your video. Your
Oh.
videos suddenly go to, I don't know, sometimes they do that. Arya, do you think you have finished the collection of questions?
Sorry,
Uh,
my brother came in and
all right. Do you think you have finished collecting the questions, or do you think there are more?
demo. I'm not done yet.
Right.
It's because some of them are like the what's it called? It's like algebra, but not really. It's not tested.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay,
Yes,
that's it. There's very little question.
it's still like the tangent normal thing right now. Oh, not much progress. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, series. You don't talk about series. 20 April is very near. So you mean it's only differentiation and series?
Yeah.
And the differentiation only until tangent normal.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, that seems slow. I got it. Thank you very much for your update. Very interesting for the 1 and 2 lah. I wouldn't comment because your update month, right? No, but interesting to know. Also interesting to know that your class practices, oh, you're better, go backward. I guess that works lah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Zoom in a bit and at least give me your question so I know how to follow that. I mean, it
Yeah,
still
I'll
looks very
send you the-
simple. Right? If you could focus on the harder ones, that's
Okay.
so Inish, the question seems too small. I need you to zoom in even more this time because I still cannot see.
Can you see it?
A bit more, please. It's almost there because the letters are very small. If you could zoom in a bit more.
Yeah, I can read it. I can just take a picture and send it and put it on the Jamboard.
If you could do it for me this time, yeah, because this, yeah,
I
if you
can
could
see
do
it
it.
on Zoom as well. I guess it's just your screen.
Okay. You try. Maybe yours will be better lah.
It's a little bit better. It's readable. I put it on page 2. Can you read? Is it readable for you?
Oh yeah, not bad. Right. Okay, I can follow you now. Great. Okay, now focus on doing it, yeah, using pencil then.
There's only 3 questions in this one.
I'm okay with that. Oh, that's it. Oh, so that's it lah. Is it? That's it. Arya,
Yeah.
where we are. All right. As per usual, better ask your question, clarify things with me first, right? Because you want improvement from the last one.
Wait, let me see. Strategy. They're all tedious, but I can do it. So I have nothing to clarify.
So there you go. Set your timer. Let's go. But
Okay.
a slight pressure, definitely want an improvement from last time. Definitely.
Bye-bye.
Kirana, you may want to.
I add the Q already.
Oh, you did.
I mean, yeah.
My goodness. No, I see it wrongly. What am I talking about? You are correct. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're correct. I see it wrongly just now. Because, yeah, you add the Q. Right? Did you add the Q after you see the answer key?
Huh?
You add the Q after you see
No,
the answer key?
because like this one, the Q bracket P plus Q is like because it's Q times P, so it's QP.
Correct. You're absolutely correct.
I'm confused.
I understand. Ainesh, tell me what's the... Oh, this is OChem.
Oh, this is okay.
I mean, you don't need to know the OChem site though.
I set the timer for 15 minutes, right?
Equal the mark. Wow, 15. No. The total mark is 11, right? If the total mark is 11, then the timer is 11. Wow.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
scary.
Okay.
Sounds scary, but that's how we do it. So Ainesh, this is... Tell me your question. Doesn't tell me where you're confused.
I don't know what to do.
Ainesh, I would be needing your guesses here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aditya, okay, I can see the question here. Okay. Which one are you doing too? Yeah, is there more? If not, please start doing it. I mean, that would be good. Oh dear, Kirana, why did you erase it? Don't. You have a habit of erasing stuff when you have a lot of space. This is not exam. Don't do that. You're still learning. Come on. Undo. Oh, if you're thinking of cross multiplying, you're in a big trouble. Oh, that's bad. This is where you cannot cross multiply. That's a very bad idea.
Teacher, my
Yep.
stylus has run out of battery.
I propose that you do on paper, by the way. Stop your timer and do on paper. Think better.
So I'll type.
Yeah. No, no typing. No, writing on paper. Write
Oh,
stuff.
right. Yeah.
Write stuff. The normal things you do in exam, you know.
Yeah.
This is not as oh. No, you're correct. Arya, you're using stylus again.
Yeah, I already answered it back, so I thought you answered again.
Yeah. I think I was lagging.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Because I was very confused why you're stuck there. I didn't realize. Oh, Dinesh. Oh dear, your mom.
I'm a bit stuck.
You are not doing what you can do, Dinesh. Eh? You are not using the sugar. Use it. Use it.
Oh,
Use it, Dinesh. Kirana, you don't know how to start from here? Right down here.
Mm, Is it like you want me to try the 1 out of B equals 1 minus 1A, 1 out of A?
Yeah, I'll rewrite down on the left.
Okay.
Okay, first one. Huh? Once you know what to do, you stop me. Anish, I cannot repeat myself too much today. Do you have
no,
the mass of sugar? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you have the MR of sugar?
Yeah.
So do you have the mole of sugar?
Okay. But
Go
then-
and do it.
This is where I'm stuck.
They even give you 100 gram. Let me refresh you. You're supposed to use gram. This is the mole of sugar, right?
Yeah.
Let me refresh you again. This is 1, this is 1, this is 4, this is 4. What does 1144 means?
It means that these are 4 moles each.
Or 1 mole of that.
Yeah.
1 mole, 1 mole, 4 mole, 4 mole. No refresh. No refreshing. From the mole of sugar, can you figure out the mole of CO2? Anish, listen to me carefully. Yeah? Sugar, 2 mole. CO2, how many mole?
Oh, it's
Okay.
correct.
You're writing there. Why are you using A? That's A. Why is it A? That's an A, right? This is an A.
Oh,
This is A. It comes from your question. It's an A.
do I do it at the next page?
I think better. I think better. Anish, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, just to confirm any problem.
No, all is
Hello?
good.
All right. You're back, Anish?
Yeah.
Right. Anish, can you listen to me? Yeah? Sugar, 1 mole. CO2, how many mole?
4. 1 by 4. So the same amount.
What are you talking
Same.
about? 1 sugar will produce 4 CO2. So
Yeah, that's what
1
I'm
mole of sugar will produce how many mole of CO2?
Yeah.
No, how many mole?
4.
4. Just now you say 1 over 2
Oh,
mole
no,
of
I
sugar.
said it wrong. But it will produce 4.
Okay, 2 mole of sugar. How many mole of CO2?
8.
That amount, 1000 divided by 342 mole of sugar. How many mole of CO2?
That's 4 times whatever.
Would that be okay? That is correct?
Yeah, but then that has to be divided by its concentration.
Oh dear, you forgot the gas thing, right? What you wrote is the formula for liquid. For gas, it's very simple.
I'll divide by 24.
Yeah, 1 mole equals to 24 dm cube. Go and do it. Oh, that is a good revision. Aditya, any problems so far? Start editing.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, my Ethernet got disabled.
Right. How's your timer? This is a lot of interruption, yeah? A lot of interruption. How are you?
I only have 3 minutes left.
Oh dear. Too much interruption for our training. Eh? Continue using your paper or your pen, please. Just continue for now. This is bad training. This is bad training. It's bad training. Anish, I cannot follow you, yeah? So tell me if you are done. I cannot follow you, yeah? There's no video.
Oh yeah, cause the Wi-Fi signal.
Yes. Mm.
Oh, do I write it beside your comment?
No, this mistake you just fix yourself.
So like I just erase.
Let's see the working. So Anish, do you have an answer? This is taking too long already, Anish. The answer is supposed to be there, I suppose. No, no idea.
No, okay. My video's back on. It's in my video. I did the question.
Okay. Yeah, right. Nice. Zooming in. So, yeah. Anish, if you're waiting for me, don't. Right. Done. You only have 5 minutes left. So this is one question. Try to do 2 more.
Is this correct?
No problem.
My time is up, apparently.
I'll give you 3 more minutes. Set your time. Set your time. Ines, if you're putting in the question, nice. But if not, then zoom in, please.
I can't really
Aditya, are you?
your handwriting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me-
I can go to step here.
You already put in the question.
You may start working on it. Okay, Aditya, I didn't see the bottom. Okay, nice working, Anish. Nice working. Kirana, still stuck?
Yeah.
Kirana, I'm saying that you are one step away from the final. You're doing something unnecessary and wrong, by the way, because you're making the B multiply like too big.
So what does molten mean again? Just refresh it. What's the significance of molten?
You want to write it down, right? Is molten aqueous?
No, it's in the middle.
Is molten solid? No. It is molten solid.
Yeah.
Is molten solid? Molten is not solid. We discussed this before. Is
Oh.
molten lava solid? Would you call a molten lava solid?
No, I call it liquid.
Even though it's very yucky liquid, it's still liquid, what? Because solids don't flow, right? Solid don't flow. So this is a molten lava magnesium chloride.
So then is H2O a factor here or not? Because I don't understand why they keep putting in molten instead of like regular.
Why don't aqueous magnesium chloride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good question, but you do keep forgetting. Do you put water in lava?
No,
But why not?
because it will, I don't know, evaporate or something.
Well, if you force yourself to put a lot of water in lava, will it work? Will it become aqueous?
No,
What will it become then?
it'll stay the same.
It'll become solid, by the way.
Oh,
So can molten contain aqueous?
no.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Yeah, moving on to the next question.
Can I see your answer, sorry? So this. Oh, there's oh, either C or D. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh goodness me. Let me see your drawing, Inish.
My bromine.
Drawing. Because after this we have to start.
I'm done.
Yeah. Very good, Hayat. Calculate your marks, but we have to say goodbye first. Yeah? Tell me the result later, okay?
Okay, bye bye.
All right, bye-bye. Same thing with you, Kirana. You understand, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, okay? I'll see you on Sunday.
Okay.
All right, Yeko, I can see you, yeah? Now, Ainesh, you... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, goodness me. Good, good. Your drawing is correct and your answer is...
Is it okay?
Oh, wait a minute. No, no, wait.
Yeah, what's so
Wait, wait,
wrong
wait,
about this?
wait. Oh, no, you're absolutely correct. No, your anode and cathode was correct. Yeah, your anode and cathode is correct. Wonderful.
Hey, why were you
And
so
with that,
against it?
because I'm afraid that you get mixed between the anode and cathode.
Nah.
In this case, you have to do it yourself. Okay, Ainesh? I will see you.
Oh, oh yeah, okay, sure. Alright,
Right.
bye-bye.
So I won't be seeing you tomorrow. Am I correct?
Yeah,
See you on Thursday. All right. See you then.
bye.
Bye. Aditya, you're with me, yeah? So a bit less crowded. Go now live. Where?
Mr. Phillips, may I go and get some water?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Kiko, I still have to conserve my voice, so I'll try as much as possible to type in. If not, doctor say it's correct lah. If I keep using, then it'll get worse lah. It'll get worse. I'm not fully healed lah. So Kiko, any updates? Any updates?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'll get back to it.
I'm very happy that you're not facing much problem. Totally happy. Would it be good if we do slightly harder questions? Does that
I
work?
feel like I need more practice in this because I was doing it in class and I kept getting it wrong.
What kind of mistake? Tell me.
Like I would just use the wrong rule or something and I would mess it up somewhere or the other.
Um,
I think the like 11, 12, 13 are quite hard.
Fair enough. I'll follow you. Fair enough.
Okay. Because there's just like
Mm.
there's just one more left in this. So
If you feel the need, I will follow. Right? Go ahead.
okay.
Hello.
Okay, Daniel, I can see you. All right.
Alright,
Feel free to share the screen.
of course.
The nationals, they're talking about kayaking, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, canoeing.
No,
kayaking.
sorry, different stuff.
Yeah. Okay. For the gradient, can you see my screen?
I know, totally not.
You cannot see it. All right. Give me a second. All right, now.
Yeah, can.
Okay. For the gradient of the y on x line, the gradient of y on x and gradient of x on y, the formula of covariance over variance of x. Do you have to memorize that? Oh.
Just move up a little bit. Move up a little bit.
One sec.
Move up a little bit. Okay. The covariance is the guy on top, that fraction, the formula fraction. That's called covariance. Do we need to know? Actually, no. The variance is the guy. No. Where are we jumping?
Wait, sorry, I accidentally jumped back to the top.
Right.
Okay. So this is what is covariance?
You look at the D formula, yes, right? The D formula just on top of the bottom. The guy on
This
Wait, wait.
one.
Sorry, zoom out again. Sorry. I might have made a mistake. Sorry. Zoom out again.
Wait, it's,
Because this is your first time hearing the word covariance, right?
I've heard it before in school. But he said it was not tested explicitly.
Correct. No, just ignore. I'm sorry. Why am I bothering with this? Just ignore. Yeah. The moment I hear that, just ignore. Just ignore.
Not
The
important.
box is just there. Some the locals no need lah. So, but if your teacher sometimes in the exam he just give you the covariance immediately, then he give you the variance, then he asks you to find gradient. That's the only situation where I think you need lah. But this is so ambiguous, man. Right? So
Just ignore.
just know this one day before exam. I doubt that you will see this in the next few questions. I really doubt. Okay, let's just move on.
Do we need this?
Oh, goodness. Outlier first, okay? The outlier is the decision we make. Hey, that guy looks so far. If I don't include him, my best fit will fit much better. My R will improve. So I subjectively decide to remove that data. Dear. There is so much practical implication, but in math, we don't care. Because you're not doing experiment and now you're not proving your thesis. But removing data is something that is not likely done. But in your learning here, you are implied that way. Oh, that guy is very far. Just remove him. So I'm going to put a limit on this. So in practicality, if you remove more than one data, something very fishy. If it's just one data who is very out, you may suspect that it is an outlier, maybe something wrong with the measurement, and therefore may be willing to remove that outlier to improve your R, basically, because that's what happens when you remove the outlier. That's what outlier means. So far, so good? It's safe to say that if you remove, however, 2 outliers, better check the data again, but that is not covered in this chapter, obviously. As for the interpolation, extrapolation, I hope it makes a lot of sense. Interpolation comes from your data. The extrapolation is just continuing the line. To be fair, you have no data at the extrapolation side. To be very fair. That is the limitation of your data. Very important
Interpolation is between upper and lower pole.
Because that is what the graph, the data gives you. So at least you have data to support. But extrapolation continues on the line. You never have data. If you have data there, that might change your line, is what I'm trying to say. That's a very fair limitation to acknowledge.
Assumption.
So, yeah, it is an assumption. So if you get more data on the extrapolation side, converting it to interpolation, basically, you may change your line, and that makes it better or worse, who knows, but that's better in terms of being objective. That's all these 2 things are very practical implication. To me, that's the most important thing, because I went through masters, I went through research phase. This is very important. But for you, I guess good to know. To me, this is the most practical thing. Yeah. Are you okay so far facing your tough thing?
Yeah. I think so.
Happy to know. Must the gradient be a decimal point? Must it be a decimal point?
No.
It's the 3√3, isn't it?
Sorry?
It comes from the 3√3, right? The 5.48.
Yeah.
Keep it 3√3. Don't use 5.48. Your teacher will like it much better if you just use 3√3. Does that make sense?
Oh no, it doesn't come from 3√3. It comes from this
It
whole
comes
thing.
from what? Oh, three. Oh, this 3 comma. Sorry, I miss. Oh, 5. Oh, still decimal result, because even from that you can get an exact result if you do it manually lah. Now, very important question here. Will your teacher be accepting to 5.48 or not? Because if not, you might have to do it manually in order to get what they call an exact result. When I say √3, oh dear, I think your teacher is the same as any other teacher. He wants you to be exact. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, don't erase this, but do give it a try. Let me see your manual work. Daniel, if you want to follow,
Sorry, what?
would you like to continue? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. So now let's see what is the new thing about example 4. Okay, we're going to ignore the data. Part 1, you want to new or you already know?
This I can do.
Yeah.
Equation of
Part
regression is this, right? This coefficient. How do you find equation of regression?
Wait. Never mind the equation. The point is find the line. Find the line. Regression line means the line, the mx plus b, which is provided by your calculator, right?
Yep.
I don't think they never ask you, but this one, you still go and test the calculator and you obtain the. The new thing is that he wants you to regress the reverse regression, also x on y. So he wants you to find 2 lines. You basically just did the y on x. Then you must do the other way. Calculator will take care of that. So now part 3, 4, and 5 looks like that is the more practical and the more interesting thing. Looks like it. Yeah, that would be very interesting. That would be. So I think still easier if you just do part 1, part 2 first, and then we try 3, 4, 5, and hopefully that is it. Has your teacher covered until example 4?
No, I haven't been in school for the past few days.
Because of nationals.
Yeah.
But you are certain that your teacher haven't covered example 4?
I wouldn't know because I haven't been in school.
But if you have the energy, let's try to finish example 4. Aditya, would you move up a bit for me? I can afford.
Yeah, just a sec.
Good. You're doing the manual work. Okay, I'm trying to follow your manual work here. This is a lot of work. I certainly hope your teacher is the type that can accept 5.48. It's just that it's very unlikely lah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't. Oh wait.
And you're confirming using calculator, right? Smart move. No, is that 5.48?
No, it's not.
Okay. Wait, I copied it wrong. I'm gonna help you check lah, because you might be a bit rusty also. No? Please rotate your camera so that your paper doesn't appear crooked. It makes my screenshot very difficult. rotate the camera like in the jaw. Yeah. Oh, I see much better. Yeah, very
Oh,
up,
this like
too
this
much.
much?
Yeah,
Oh wait.
no, go back. Yeah. Nice. Move up a bit more. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna move down. Sorry. Down. Just zoom out a bit. Sorry, just zoom out a bit
Oh,
so I
zoom
can
out.
see more. Kind of more. Right. Your camera is very clear. Your connection is very clear.
Oh, working.
Oh, because of the screenshot. Is it? Oh no, never mind. Let's see. It's because of the screen sharing, so it's not your fault. It's not screen sharing. Okay, so you try to find your mistake. I will also try.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel, you're still doing the calculator. But yeah, you need to learn the other way anyway, right? Yeah, it's good. Aditya, why is there a 3 here? Huh? Oh, is that? Sorry. I got it. Sorry. It's wrong.
Okay, after the scatter diagram.
So you got both the regression lines?
No, getting now. Nice regression. So one of the lines should be a point. Yeah, okay. So I found it to be
I found the mistake, Aditya. Right. Okay. Have you found it? Maybe it's careless. I don't know. I mean, you're doing very well. Okay? So the only thing I can give you is look at the Jamboard page. Read. If you need some hints on where it is. Okay, that seems correct, right? Yeah. The other one, the other regression.
how do I find other equation?
CC the calculator page. I cannot. But it's I think it's a very easy press of buttons.
There's only one regression. It's
Mm-hmm.
how do you find the other line? Is it called residual?
They don't tell you how to. The calculator model is different from mine. Oh, okay, I'm gonna test something, okay? So this R squared equals to BD. I'm going to make the assumption that the B is the gradient of the first regression line. Maybe. D is the gradient for the second regression line. Okay. So R squared. You did get R from the first line, remember? So square that divided by B line. Then let's see whether that's D or not. Because they don't seem to define D and E very well in your lecture. I can only guess lah.
What are you saying?
What's the R? What's the R value? Tell me what's the R value?
0.83888.
Square that. Divided by the
Okay.
divided by the gradient of the first line to 0.847.
Divided by what?
The gradient of the first line,
0.847.
0.847. Yep.
Yeah, 0.830.
Which is, look at that, the gradient of the second line. Put that.
831. Oh, so you get the gradient. Okay.
Yep. So that means I interpreted your lecture note correctly. The B and the D are the gradients for both of the that's what the
Was it plus what?
that's the y-intercept of the line, which is you're supposed to find that somehow. I mean, I thought we've gotten it from the calculator, right? That's so weird. Aditya, have you found your I lost your video, Aditya. I lost your video. Have you found your mistake?
Oh
I
yeah, I
lost your
did.
video. So tell me what's your
My
mistake. I
phone's
lost
out
your
of
video.
touch.
No problem. So never mind. What's your mistake? Just tell me.
It's not 6√318 because
Yeah, correct. Okay, got it. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, that was a mistake. Then it becomes correct, right?
yeah.
Now you continue from there, but I cannot follow you. Maybe you start first. When you have a
Sorry?
problem, because I cannot follow you, you may want to
yeah.
charge your handphone first, but I mean, when you have a problem, then at least try to tell me somehow. But okay, but continue doing it. Continue doing it.
Okay.
Are you supposed to find 14.8? It's not as easy as it seems. That's the whole problem. Why are we worried about this? This is so weird. What are we worried about this anyway? What's going on here? The note doesn't. I'm going to.
Just to be clear, both are regressions, but to different axes. So they should cross.
They cross somewhere, true. Don't think that crossing point is important, but that there is a crossing point, obviously. They usually just want you to see that they are different, I guess, in this syllabus.
Okay, I'm looking through my GDC.
Yeah, I'm also going through my GDC, as in somebody's video.
Wait, I have an idea.
There is. No.
What if I just flip the axis?
Oh yeah, you just flip the axis lah.
I got it. Yes, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, why so difficult? Right? Yeah. No, you're absolutely correct lah. Yeah, what a bother, right? But as a bonus, you understand that formula above. That's still a bonus, right? Yeah. Oh, you are still thinking. You're still thinking. So Aditya, are you having a smooth ride or a difficult one?
Let's go.
Oh, so Aditya, it turns out that even the question wants you to be exact, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So glad that we did that. Hey, we got something.
Actually going quite good.
You're saying, Aditya, sorry?
It's going okay.
Wonderful. Okay, good for you on doing that, Daniel. Right.
How to estimate?
Wait. This is average of paper 1 and paper 2, right?
Hmm.
That's it.
You're
Oh,
asking
the
me
y
to estimate
value.
is
Sorry. The y value. Now, this estimation is the interpolation above, kind of. Yeah, this is where the local. Yeah, this is what we want. This is what we want. How do I say this? Isn't this given x predict y?
I think you can just submit the formula, right? So you say you want to find your y, right? So you go 8.36 plus 0.8147 times 62.
No, the answer is probably no lah.
And it gives me 60.9, which is the answer.
Oh, goodness me. Let me think carefully.
Plus, if you look at the graph, right, it's like that. This is your x.
So,
this is your y.
oh my goodness.
So when
this
your
point
x
will be
is a certain point, then your y will also be a certain point.
no. That means this point is a point on the graph. It's a fake point. It's an interpolated point. I'm sorry. This is not a data point. I'm so sorry.
It's not x.
This is not a data point. Yeah, this is interpolated. This is a point on the graph, which means the 62 is considered not a data lah. It's just a predictor. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, I misread it. So this we are doing prediction right now. Okay, fine. So 62, 60. I guess that's how they interpolate somebody who missed exam. I guess lah.
This is how we get our scores for finals.
No. Your finals you cannot be absent. Okay. But your small exams they can sometimes interpolate. So part 4 is just challenging you to use the other regression line.
Yeah. So then I get 14.77 plus 0.831 times, what is it? 89. True.
Now this is more exam like this is what at least we must know. We are not at the hardest part. No, we're not. Right, got it? Now let's see whether you can answer part 5.
7p did paper 1 and scroll 5. The 105 is out of the range already. Right.
Yeah. So his fancy word is extrapolate. So if you use that fancy word, extrapolate.
How do I find 105?
Oh, I mean the rightmost data is 104. Look at it. That's it. You notice that 105 is out of 104.
So it says estimate the score that student N would have obtained if he sat for paper 2.
So I guess you
is
can
this a
still put in.
typo? Is this a typo? Should it be P?
Oh yeah, I think P. Sorry, I think P. I think that's a typo. Right. So the estimate will not be.
So I just sub in the same thing again.
The first or second regression.
First.
Yeah. Okay. Then explain why it's not accurate. Oh, I lost it entirely.
Okay.
Bless you. Obviously, having allergy doesn't affect your canoeing ability, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm very itchy right now. I think I might have hives.
Wait. Goodness me.
I will go bathe
When
again
you
after this.
when you canoe, do you canoe at the seas or do you canoe at the fresh water or what?
Fresh water, the Merici Reservoir. But the water's a bit gross. There's a lot of weird stuff.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Good to know that you're healthy otherwise.
Yeah. All right, we done?
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like it, we can go to example 5. We won't have enough time, lah, but yeah.
It's okay then.
Can I see? So can I see the last 3 pages? Yeah, that's correct. Then part 4.
That's all already. Yeah, this is the
Finally.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
shit.
So let me see. Yeah. So let me just understand the scope of your exam. See,
Alright, then.
part 1, 2, 3. See, question 1, 2, 3. See the question. This is already what you're doing just now. 1, 2, 3. See that? Correct. Like, look at part 3. Like, that's extrapolation, right? This is 1.65. Oh, what's this again? Demonstrate. What does that mean? What does that mean? Demonstrate. I don't think you're not saying anything about that. Okay, question 2, a bit interesting. I'm going to ask you to scroll to question 3 very quickly. Question 3, part 1, part 2, easy. Let me see one. Go down again. Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Huh? Okay, that's part 1. That's part 2. The appropriate regression line. Okay. There you go. Part 3. Same thing. Pretty significant. Figure, location, investigator. Oh, okay. Part 2. Yeah. Almost up. Then suddenly they give you this, which probably means you need a formula, no? Which anyway means the formula is given in your formula booklet. So it's just about using them. Okay, part 1, okay, you're going to use the formula, right? And part 2, oh, okay, like that. Okay, understand the scope already. I think the local is slightly wider. Okay. Understand. So don't consider this topic to be done, by the way. Don't, not yet. Okay. With that in mind, if you want to stop, Chayo for your nationals.
Thank you.
Making the nationals, does it mean that it's a big thing?
Yeah, I qualified for finals.
Like, you guys are good, lah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is it a team sport? I'm sorry, what is it?
I'm doing a team event, but there's also individual events.
Right. So you and your partner are one, right? Two guy, right? No, 2 guy. Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys are a good team. Good to know.
Yep.
Do your best, and I'll see you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.